All right, best of fest. It looked like you guys were surprised that you were in the audience during the best of fest. Well done. It is the best of fest. It is an honor to be on a show that rhymes. It's what we live for. My name is James P. Connolly. I am a father. I have but one son. It is not a brand new baby. It's a 2010 model, but he still works fine at this point. Now, when I was a kid, I wanted to be like my father. My father was a Marine, so I joined the Marine Corps too. Now, I know a lot of you probably look at that, look, man, don't take this the wrong way, but you don't look anything like a Marine. Well, no shit, I don't look like a Marine, because that's exactly what the enemy would be expecting me to look like. I actually ended up being a Desert Storm veteran, too. That's what I ended up doing. Now, for you young people, there's a little history lesson, Desert Storm. You see the golf clap? We'll get back to that in just a moment. Desert Storm, 14-day war. That's how we did it, right? 14 days. That was the war. That included travel time, combat operations, and the parade. All inclusive. 14 days. It was like Sandals, Kuwait is what it was. But we know our place in history. On Veterans Day, I go to gas stations, and I stand there, and I watch people pump gas with pride. And I say to myself, I helped stabilize those gas prices. Sometimes I walk up behind people, and I whisper in their ear, "You're welcome." And my father was a very religious man. He was very Catholic. I know Elkie talked about that. But then my parents got divorced, and the Catholic Church asked us to no longer come to Mass. Then my father got his marriage annulled to my mother, and then I no longer existed in the eyes of the Catholic Church. So I was raised Catholic, but then they chose not to renew my contract option, so we're all God's children, but terms and conditions apply. That's what I learned. But now that I'm a religious free agent, I can go anywhere. I'm going Greek mythology. That's my choice. They got gods for everybody, and their gods are better looking than your God. If I say you look like a Greek god, that's a compliment. If I say you look like a Christian god, that just means you haven't shaved and your man bun came undone. Now, many of you may be bristling that I've compared mythology to religion, and you're right, you cannot compare the two because mythology is crazy stories without any facts whatsoever, and religion is kind of a less entertaining version, so they're not the same thing at all. I'll give you an example. Jesus came back from the dead. Very impressive. Now, the Greek god Demeter, angry that a mortal plowed over her favorite palm grove, cursed him to a lifetime of uncontrollable appetite. He ate everything in sight, sold everything he had for food, sold his daughter for food, and in the end, he ate himself. Now, you tell me which movie you're going to pay to go see. And for the record, I'm not anti-religion. If you are religious, enjoy your religion. All I ask is that you don't secondhand smoke me. That's all I ask. Like I say happy holidays at the end of the year. I think that includes everybody, right? I don't think I should have to say Merry Christmas just because of the origins of the holiday. We don't celebrate all the origins of all the holidays, do we? Look at 4th of July. We shoot fireworks now, right? We no longer shoot British people. We've moved on. But now I have a son, and I'm trying to put life lessons into his head. He's 8. So the other day he goes, "Dad, I want to earn money. Are there any jobs that I can do around the house to earn money?" I said, "Outstanding, young man. Tell you what, you go in the backyard, you pick up all the animal poop for a week, and I'll pay you $5. He said, "Oh, what are my other options?" I said, "Well, I don't know. You could maybe rethink your answer to the only option on the damn table. How about that?" I was like, other options? I offered him an entry-level position based on his robust resume as an 8-year-old unskilled day laborer with a serious attitude problem. He said, "I don't like picking up poop." I'm like, nobody likes to pick up poop. As a matter of fact, if I hire you and you come back to me and say, "Dad, I really like picking up poop," guess what? You're fired. I don't need some weird kid wandering around my backyard. Do you think I like picking up poop? Have you ever come home from school and say, "Dad, why are you in such a good mood?" "Well, son, the dogs have diarrhea and I'm living the dream, buddy." And I know he's 8. And he's frustrated because the only way he earns money is when teeth fall out of his head. I understand. He lost a tooth recently. Now, he knows there's no tooth fairy, so what he does is he tries to upsell me on the value of his tooth like he's got clients lined up if I don't give him his price. He's like, "Hey, Dad, I lost a tooth. You know, I heard that my buddy Dean got $5 for his tooth." I'm like, the only way you're going to get $5 for your tooth is if you drop it on the ground and the dog swallows it and you go in the backyard, you pick up his poop. You guys been a lot of fun, man. Thanks for coming out to Best of Fest.